How's it going, everybody? This is Ruby, and this is episode 53 of my Feed the Beast Machine tutorial series. Today we're going to be taking a look at the LESU, or the Lapotronic Energy Storage Unit. Now, unlike the IDSU, the AESU, this machine is pretty basic. If you're a lover of Lapis, I wouldn't recommend using this machine because a lot of it's going to go towards it. So, unlike the other machines as well, in that how basic it is, it requires these things called LESU blocks. And for each block that you add to the LESU, so for example, let's just put one down right here, and we see that the max storage is 1,000,000 EU and the max EU per tick out is 5. If we add an LESU block next to it, you can see now that it went up to 2,000,000 and it's got a whole extra EU per tick that it can give out. We add another one, and you can see it's the same. And you can just keep on adding them. Now, the max the LESU can go up to is, I believe it's 2 billion storage, but then 512 EU per tick out. Now, that takes, I think, like 2,000 LESU blocks, if I read correctly. Which I'm not going to place right now, but y'all get the point. So to get the max out of this machine that you can, you're going to have to spend a lot of resources. So to see how much you got to spend, let's go ahead and take a look at the building recipe. So this is for the LESU itself. It's an MV transformer, an LV transformer, 2 advanced circuits, and then an LESU block. Now if we go ahead and take a look at the LESU block recipe, it's 8 blocks of lapis lazuli and an electronic circuit, and that makes 1 LESU block per recipe. Powering the LESU is pretty simple. You're just going to bring power in. Now make sure that you take note of its max EU per tick in. Like you can see that this is 32. If we come on over here, you can see that this is 32. Adding LESU blocks does not increase its max input. So you'll want to be careful of that whenever you go to add stuff. A quick note about the user interface for the LESU is that you notice all these other sides don't have anything on them. Like all the other machines, the dot, that is going to be your output. So you could hook up solar panels or cables to every other side that you want, and it'll do it like that, but you can't put it in the front because that's its output. Automating the LESU is a little bit complicated. The top is going to be your top slot, the bottom is going to be your bottom slot. So if we just throw this gravity chest in the bottom, you can see that it'll get brought into the LESU right there. And then if we throw it into the top, you can see that the side will output it like so. So to pick up the LESU, I use an electric wrench set in lossless mode. To make sure that it's in lossless mode, you're going to hold down your mode key, and then you're going to right click with your mouse, and you see lossless wrench mode enabled. Then you can just right click the LESU and pick it up. That's going to be it for this tutorial. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to leave it in the comments below, or send me a private message on YouTube. I read all my comments and all my messages, so I will get to your question. If this video helped you out, or if you enjoyed it, a rating would be much appreciated, and subscribe, as I always have new Feed the Beast videos coming out almost every other day, if not every day. Thank you. To pick up the LESU, you're going to want to use an electric wrench, which is preferred.
A vast virus database has been updated.
Are you fucking kidding me?